Strawaj, dobrodošli v snimki Shumi Dumi as some hedgy, and this is Idle Ruin, a song called Delta Hexatoxin, and that's just that song title's got it's just got thrash metal written all over it, and I don't know if this is a thrash metal song actually. Idle Ruin have an album out, it's called The Fell Tyrant, and it's just come out, and you can get it on Bandcamp for like $6, so if you like this, do that. You know I always go on about that. This is a request. It's from my old mate Hoppy, who says he hasn't requested a song since 2020. That's how mad the pandemic is, that so much time has passed so quickly, you know. 2020 is like the year that didn't happen, and 21 is sort of like the year that didn't happen as well. So yeah, I've just kind of, time's all screwed up, isn't it? But anyway, he says, because I do not know this band, just to be clear, and I haven't heard this song either, to be even clearer, but he says obviously he likes them, and they're an Australian death thrash, oh, they are a thrash metal band, a death thrash metal band called Idle Ruin from Australia. We seem to be doing a lot of stuff from Australia lately. It's clearly must be the up and coming land of metal. Metal Down Under. So anyway, they had an EP out, and now they've just released their first full length, and apparently it's only a 3-piece band with the drummer as the vocalist. You know what, if I'm playing the drums, I only have to get distracted and it all goes to pieces. There's absolutely no way I would be able to sing and play the drums at the same time. It's just not happening. So I haven't heard it, so we should probably listen to it, but we already know we're in death thrash land. I'm looking forward to it now. If you go to the end of this video, by the way, you'll be able to see what language I was speaking in at the beginning, for no reason other than I felt like it.
Intoxication to
Okay then. Delta Hexatoxin. There we go. Take that out. Right. Well, where do you start? It certainly is the death thrash. I think it's spot on, isn't it, as a description? The production's very kind of scratchy, very sort of high end. Yes, you can hear the bass. Absolutely, there's nothing. You know, I'm not saying for a second that you can't hear the bass guitar, but the production is quite high end, isn't it? It's quite literally kind of scratchy on the ears. The bass guitar sound, in fact, just made me think of Overkill from 1989 or something. I'm sure it's a sound that it's just a bass guitar sound, but that's just where my mind went when I could hear it. So it had a very clean sound, the bass sound, and I think that again, we're talking like production decision, and it kind of everything was kind of very toppy, which makes the whole thing a bit more. It makes it scratchy, but it makes it more sort of raw, I guess, is what it sounds like. It sounds, you know, not rough as in not very well done, but rough and raw as in the style of what you're getting. So it is thrash metal, which is of course, and this is the kind of thrash I like. I'd say every time I do not like the sort of party thrash kind of thrash. I like this kind of stuff. So yeah, it's like in your face and don't ignore us, and here we go, and that's certainly what you get. Having the singer as the drummer, or having the drummer as the singer, depending on which way around you want to look at it. I wonder how it goes down live, because how do you get? Are the guitarists like? Are they the stage presence? You know, do they like run around and interact with the crowd? Because if they didn't, it would be a very static stage show, wouldn't it? I don't know. Obviously, I have no idea. Never seen them live. But I just thought about it. You know, you're missing an element there, aren't you? And I wonder if the singer, when it's live, is ever tempted to just be the singer and get a drummer in, you know, so that you've got that presence, that link with the audience. I don't know. It's just a thought that occurred to me. But yeah, it is kind of. Not kind of. It definitely is like a blast from the past. It's like being dragged back into those days of raw thrash metal that was everywhere for a while. And you had the people who were pushing it a little more into that more sort of aggressive end of things like Forbidden. And certainly Overkill sometimes, not all the time, but there were certain elements of Overkill that kind of, not the vocal style, but so musically it would go in that direction. So yeah, it kind of took me back to there. If you still kind of hark back to that sound, but with some nice modern production, albeit quite toppy and scratchy, then this is probably the album for you. A whole album, $6 on Bandcamp. You know, if it's your thing, get it. Why wouldn't you? For $6, come on, give them the money. Give them the money. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. But yeah, you know, it is what it is, and I liked it for what it is. It's not the kind of thing that I listen to on a day-to-day basis anymore. But I can still appreciate it for what it is. So what I'm saying is, I'm certainly not saying there's anything wrong with it. I just don't listen to this stuff as much as I used to, so I can't quite connect with it in the way that perhaps I would have in 1991, perhaps. So yeah, there you go. Idle Ruin, new album, first full-length album. The Fell Tyrant looks like it's quite a cool artwork, to be honest. If you want to go like that. That was the song Delta Hexatoxin, which there's just the name of that made me think thrash. There's just something about thrash, isn't there, that has these kind of... but yeah, so there you go. Let me know what you think as ever. The language at the beginning of this was Bulgarian, by the way. for no reason at all. I just felt like it. Maybe should I do a different language every time? That's a lot of effort on my part. I do not speak Bulgarian, of course. That was just Google Translate telling me how to say it. And it was my usual intro. Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgie. So yeah, maybe I should do that. In fact, maybe I should. Straight after this, you can see me get it wrong a few times. I'll try and remember to put the outtakes on. Let me know what you think. See you soon. Bye bye. Zdravai, dobrodošli. Nope. Zdravai, dobrodošli v snimki Shumi Dumi. As some Hedgie. I missed something out.